Welcome back to another video. We're going to be covering the March 26th possible severe weather outbreak. In my opinion, I don't think this is going to affect us much. Take a look here at the temperatures. This is going to be tomorrow, date and time are on the top center of your screen. This will be tomorrow around noon-ish. We're going to see temperatures hovering around the upper 60s, almost to 70, 68 for our area. As we go on throughout the day tomorrow, we're going to see a very sharp cold front come through. It's going to sweep south. We can see temperatures up in the 70s, up near Kankakee, mid 70s. And if we go to Orland Park, we're looking at temperatures in the 40s. This is the type of stuff you get in March when we get these blasts of warm air throughout the spring. As we've seen, we are going to go through a little weather roller coaster for the next week or so. I'm going to talk about that later, though. I'm going to keep going through this. Tomorrow it's going to get pretty cold overnight. Temperatures in the 30s. This is going to maybe create some issues. We'll see. Maybe, just maybe, a chance for some snow if it gets cold enough, which I really hope not. But we are going to be almost in the 20s by Saturday morning, or by I'm sorry, by Friday morning, almost in the 30s, which could lead to maybe some snow flurries. Again, I really hope not, but we'll see. If it does happen, we're not looking at any accumulation really. Throughout, we're gonna fast forward that a little bit more. Um, Friday is gonna be just a pretty chilly day, pretty cold, windy, a little bit of wind. Overall, I think we've been too used to these warm temperatures. We got to snap back to reality here. I'm going to go look at the composite reflectivity, which is lightning, hail, thunderstorms, everything that we've all seen before. Your typical reds and greens are, rain, heavy rain. So this is the NAM 12KM. It is recommending that we are going to see rain tomorrow around 2. Nothing strong to severe, per this model, of course. But then we're going to start to see these severe storms start to fire off over Indiana and Ohio and central Illinois. I think the main spot is where this cold front is going to be. I think this main area to watch is this kind of corridor here in central Illinois, central Indiana, and parts of north central Ohio, maybe even up into Pennsylvania. Um, I feel like it's going to be a very widespread severe weather outbreak tomorrow. I think the biggest threat is going to be wind, hail. I don't think much of a tornado threat. For us in Chicago, we're just looking at wind and hail. I'm not seeing much of a tornado threat for that either. I'm going to take a look here at the NAM 3KM. This is a little bit more higher and picking up what is going to be where, kind of pinpoint stuff a little bit better. I'm going to look here. I'm going to fast forward this to tomorrow around midday. So this is going to be tomorrow around noon. Again, we got these scattered showers moving to our area, cloud cover. The first half of the day tomorrow looks pretty good, clear and warm. Around noon is when we're going to see clouds and rain start to move in. I don't think anything strong in the sphere is going to come with these storms. The real threat is going to be probably around 4 to 5, maybe 6. But this model doesn't really want to show anything happening, for our area. Again, it really emphasizes that this area is going to be the corridor to watch. The National Weather Service has issued a 3 out of 5 enhanced risk for severe weather. I'm gonna turn that on, and as I said, they want to recommend that area. I feel like they're pushing it a little bit too far north here. I think the cutoff is going to be right about here, but you never know what'll happen. This is always updated daily and multiple times a day as well. I do want to take a look here at the snow that we could possibly maybe be getting. Again, I really hope not. But this is going to be the precipitation type. I'm going to fast forward this into Thursday night into early Friday. Um, Still looking at all rain. But this is where we could see a little bit of a winter mix. This is going to be very, very early Friday morning. This is going to be at midnight Friday morning. Wintry mix over pretty much downtown Chicago. But this is where the snow kind of starts to show itself. Um, and if this snow does happen, we could be looking at a pretty bad morning commute for most people. And if you get under these snow bands, you could be looking at, slick conditions. I mean, we haven't had snow in a while. I mean, we've had tornadoes in Kankakee. We've had 6-inch hail in Kankakee. We've had 5-inch hail in Westmont, and we've had snow. We've had it all in the last few weeks. But honestly, I think this might be it for the snow. I hope. I'm not gonna jinx it, but I really think this is gonna be it for the snow, especially for this year, for this season. But again, I don't want to jinx it. I'm gonna look here at my other model here. This is gonna be the Tropical Tidbits model. I like to use this. I feel like it is over showing, over exaggerating some of this. This I really don't think this is gonna happen, but this wants to show a lot of discrete supercells that could pose a threat for tornadoes. Rotating, definitely hail, definitely winds, strong winds, up to 80 miles per hour. But I really don't see this happening. This is where I start to believe this model a little bit better. With this big squall line over the area that I was just talking about again. I really think this is going to be a bad day for central Indiana, central Ohio, and central Illinois. But again, Chicagoland, I feel like we could breathe easy here. This isn't going to be a very active day tomorrow, especially for our area. I am going to go here to the National Weather Service website, Storm Prediction Center. This is going to be for tomorrow. We have a day 2 risk of 3 out of 5 enhanced for most of the Chicagoland area. We have a 5% hatch significant risk for the southern suburbs and a 2% hatch significant risk for the northern suburbs. The cutoff line here for these risks is pretty much I believe I-88 is what the National Weather Service was showing. Wind risk 30%, hatch significant 1. South of I-88, north of I-88, you're in a 15%. Hail risk, we have 30% south of I-88, 15% north of I-88. Hatch significant for all three of these. Um, Again, I've got a good feeling this is going to get updated. Kind of take our area out of it a little bit. But we could still see these storms pop up. It really depends, in my opinion. I think if it's sunny tomorrow and nice and warm and humid throughout the day, if the cloud cover doesn't roll in early, I think that's when we got to worry a little bit more extra. Other than that, I don't think we got to worry that much. I'm going to cover a little bit of next week. I'm going to go to our GFS model here, which is kind of in advance. It's not really accurate, but it gives us kind of a clue of what's going to happen, where things are going to be. I'm going to look at the temperatures here because I know a lot of people have been wondering about that. Spring break is looking pretty warm. A little bit wet, though, is the main issue. We could see 70s, mid 70s during spring break. I'm going to go here to Sunday night. I'm going to fast forward to, which would be the 29th. So this is. Here we go. This is the 29th at about 10 p.m. So this is Sunday night into Monday morning. This is Monday morning around 10 a.m., Monday morning about 1 p.m. We're looking at the 70s Monday. It's going to be really nice Monday. I think Monday, if you've got any outdoor activities you want to do, gardening, anything, that's the day you're going to want to do it. Monday's going to be a nice day. Tuesday, little bit on the chilly side, especially to start your day. Start the day, we're going to be in the mid 40s, even the lower 40s for some of our northern Chicago suburbs. But as the day goes on, it should warm up to about the 60s by 7 p.m. And then the first day of April, which is going to be next Wednesday, we're looking at some pretty decently warm temperatures. We're going to reach into the upper 60s here. Um, this is going to be a day I'm going to watch for severe weather. Just saying a little bit in advance here. I'm watching this pretty carefully. Whenever you see a cold front like this, where you got 70s and 60s on one side and 40s and 30s on the other side, that's where, yeah, keep your eye out a little bit, especially with this big backside cold front that we're going to get here. Late next week is going to be pretty chilly. We're going to see this cold air kind of really push in and stay there. I mean, we are not done with the cold air. I really hope we're done with snow, but not with cold air. We're going back into the 30s, maybe even the upper 20s. We're going to see this cold air kind of surge south here, and it's going to stick around for a little bit, unfortunately. But overall, next week, warm start to next week for sure. Cold finish, another weather roller coaster of a week. Um, Severe weather for tomorrow. Not looking crazy. Possible, but not likely. Overall threat, if anything happens, hail and wind for sure. If anything else crazy happens, I will post another video. Thank you for watching. And make sure you have your notifications turned on in case anything happens for a live stream tomorrow. That's about it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.